Oh, sorry.
All right, very good. All right, guys. Good. Jim, big old smile.
Hey.
There you go, very
I
good.
want to eat some of this cake.
Good.
Getting
All right,
hungry.
you ready to blow? Okay.
The Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita celebrates 50 years of serving the community.
Good job.
Santa Clarita residents made a visit to the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita to help commemorate 50 years of service in the Santa Clarita Valley. Dozens of community members and leaders joined in on the celebration at Newhall Park Thursday evening.
And I'm gonna be reading you.
Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita staff was on hand to greet and treat guests who took time out of their day to attend the event. Matthew Nelson, CEO for the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley, opened the event and described the level of commitment and service the club has provided for families.
Today we are celebrating our 50-year anniversary of the Boys and Girls Club. We were established in 1968, and so it's a milestone event for us, 50 years. Imagine 20 years before the city was officially a city, the group of community-minded individuals got together and said, hey, we need a place for our kids in this community to be after school because there's a growing amount of latchkey kids. So for the last 50 years, the club has grown and changed, adapted with the community.
Audiences at the celebration were treated to a short presentation by club members who shared a bit of club history. Lorene West, City of Santa Clarita Mayor, recognized the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita and presented staff with a certificate.
You have made the difference in hundreds of thousands of kids' lives and their families, and that is what this is about, the future generations, children that really need your hand up. And did you hear them? Did you hear your members? I mean, they're bright, articulate, wonderful, giving, loving people, and they're learning that here. They wouldn't learn that as latchkey. They wouldn't learn that by themselves. They wouldn't learn that out on the street. They're learning it here. We knew that.
Frank Girodina, Santa Clarita resident and the first Boy of the Year, came out to the event to join in on the celebration and discussed how the Boys and Girls Club helped him as a troubled youth.
In 1968, I was 14 years old and was the first Boy of the Year in the state of California. Had no idea what that meant. They invited me to the Odyssey restaurant to hand out brochures at the door of this big awards presentation. And then they started talking about this youth that was going in the wrong direction, spent a little time in juvenile hall and was the president of a gang. And I'm saying to myself, gosh, this kid sounds a lot like me. And then they asked me, do you want to come up on the podium and give out the award to this kid? And I said, sure. And I'm looking around and there's no children in the audience. And then finally they tell me, you're the first Boy of the Year in the state of California. Anyone interested in becoming a member or information about programs and services, click the link in the description below. Reporting for KHTS, I'm Gilbert Bernal.